As you may have noticed, or maybe you have not really, I've kind of lost my creativity and kind of passion for things outside of work of recent times, mainly in the last year or so. And that's really revolving around just making YouTube videos and like doing extra things like skateboarding and stuff like that. But in recent times, I've been trying to chip away and get like habit stacking skate sessions, going out at least once a week, try and just like build a habit, kind of get the mood back into things, which I've been really enjoying. Bit more trying to think a bit more creativity, or working on my creativity, especially with my videos, by adding a little bit things like different like angles, getting out there doing like the close-ups, things like that, color grading, just trying to make things look a little bit more than just phone clips. It could be working, it could be not looking great, I'm not sure, but it is filling up my cup at the moment. And sadly, kind of like disappointing for me, I blew up my ankle recently playing sport. So that means I'm kind of like back at square one with skateboarding. So I'm kind of put that on the back burner a little bit, which I guess, like I said, it is disappointing and a bit disheartening because now I have to wait for my ankle to heal up and get better. But nevertheless, Ash reached out and he thought he wanted to have a skate session with a couple of boys. One guy wasn't free, and I'm like, I really wanted to get out there and kind of keep doing things, keep active. And I thought maybe this was a good opportunity to find myself to like practice some skate photography and videography that I haven't really worked on or tried in like the last 1 or 2 years really. Today's session is just me really just talking about the session, how it went, how I went kind of thing, showing some of the clips. In hindsight, looking at it, didn't really get too many clips because of the light was going down. And also I was quite underprepared with like the equipment that I had. I didn't have my off-camera flash. I didn't have the transmitter and stuff like that. I just had the on-camera flash. I don't really know the best way to kind of do this. I'm going to show the couple of clips that we got, maybe some of the fails and stuff like that. And I'm going to talk about it. And then after they do that, I reckon we'll do the videos and I'll do the images. I'll timestamp everything. So if you want to just skip to a certain area, you can do that.
Sorry. Falling up. Have enough speed to get it. More fast than you need me to go. That made the smallest difference.
Looking back, like I kind of mentioned, I didn't really film too much of like clips and stuff like that. We spent a little bit of time on that line trying to get through that. And we were kind of fighting like the light as well. It was getting dark. Also the lighting, the lights did come on at Croydon, but they're not the best lights. And it just, my camera sometimes, I didn't want to try and bother with like the low light performance and stuff to make it it could be not noisy. Anyway, excuses, we ended up doing a lot more photos in the end. But it was fun. I was like trying to work on like my angles and just like, I really struggled getting things in frame at the right time and stuff like that. It was hard because of my ankle, and I was rolling on a skateboard. Luckily at Croydon, it's all downhill for that long line. So I was like, there wasn't any run up for me to try and like start and throw down or just push a little bit. So I was really struggling with that. So usually the start of the clip was a bit wobbly, and sometimes I was too close or I was too far. But I think we got a couple of good clips out of that. I kind of found that same experience with like the backside 50-50 as well. Like I tried a different couple of angles and like figuring out how I could do it. The best way I did it, I was like pushing in towards him and as he was coming in. And then funnily enough, it turned out pretty smooth, I reckon. I ended up getting off the skateboard and following along. It's a long back 50-50, which never gets waxed. So we really struggled there for a bit, and until he got really fast on it. And then when he went faster, I wasn't prepared. So I ended up being further away from it. So it's just a bit of practice. It was fun. It's a bit of practice. I reckon I've learned a bit coming out of this, like trying to film some skate clips and stuff like that. But we'll move on to the photos and see what type of photos we got there. And the first photo I tried to take was the tray flip. I tried to take this one because one, he loves tray flips, and I just thought the backdrop of it was really good, like the dark clouds and stuff. Maybe it looks too dramatic. I think it looks good. The hardest thing I did find with like trying to take photos across the board, whether it was the tray flip, I've completely lost my train of thought. It was like, whether if it was like the tray flip, whatever photos, the board slide, the ollie over the rail, and the backside tail slide. The hardest thing I found about all of these was trying to find the right time to trigger the flash, really. The flash will freeze it, and being in focus was not my issue, really. It was trying to find the right time to freeze the trick. Sometimes I was too early. Sometimes I was a little bit too late, mainly too early, just prematuring it, because like I do have like a burst mode on the camera, but it doesn't burst through the flash. That's because I haven't used that flash in 2 to 3 years, and I don't think it was synced properly. So I needed to kind of figure out that and work that out as well. And again, if I had a transmitter and be able to have like set the off camera flash and get a different angle, it changes everything again. It's getting pretty dark out and stuff like that. That's kind of why I ended up choosing to do more photos and videos, because I just thought they'll turn out better. And something I probably really want to practice more of is the photo aspect of it. And like the tricks over the rail, the ollie over the rail, I reckon I got a pretty good photo. I'm pretty happy with that one, and the board slide too. There were 2 photos that I feel like I ended up getting a good shot, and I was pretty happy with that. Same with the backside tail slide. Like luckily Ash is a good skater, especially with the ollie over the rail. I think he only missed it once. Every time I need you to do it again. And the board slide. Absolute trooper. Thanks to Ash for helping out or just coming out for a session, because it's always good just to chill at the skate park and talk shit and stuff like that. And it's helpful when he can do things 9 out of 10 times. He struggled a bit more on the backside tail slide, which kind of for me opposite, because that's one of the easier things for me to photo, was because once he's on there, I can wait till he slides a little bit and then capture it. So usually I always was capturing that in the right spot. I ended up getting 2 different angles of it, and I think these photos turned out well. It's been maybe like 2 years since been doing something like this, taking photos and videos at the skate park or someone else skateboarding. It's usually me just setting up a camera and filming myself stationary. And like I said, I'd been trying to get creative with my angles and stuff like that to try and film my own cup. And like with these photos and videos during this video at this Croydon skate park at Ash, I think they're half decent. I think they came out pretty well. And if they didn't really come out that well, it's good practice. And for me, it's just a good mental release to get out the house and get down the skate park and be around something that I enjoy. And like, I'd love to hear what you guys think about the photos and the little clips there, or really it's only 2 clips, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. So drop them down in the comments. And if you did enjoy the video overall, just leave a like on the video, consider subscribing. It helps out the channel and all good things like that. And until the next video, hope you go well, keep doing what you do, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.